Good fucking morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday. Welcome to the Friday show with Memo and Blue, where we're gonna go over raw takes, alpha, spicy vibes, so much. We're gonna go through every Friday, the new weekly series. So excited for episode one. Memo, how are you doing today? So happy to be doing this.
I'm doing great, brother. I'm doing great. Bloom. I'm just waiting, for an amazing weekend and excited about this new adventure, which we are going to be having throughout the next couple months. So, welcome to the Friday show.
Man, love it, love it. It's gonna be so much fun. This first episode, just for everyone's reference, is gonna be just us, but eventually we're gonna have more guests, more stories, more alpha. We're gonna go through the news, through the week, through what was trending, what was weird, maybe not the drama, but a little bit here and there. We'll cover everything. We'll listen to your comments, to your feedback, and we'll see what works best. This is the pilot, as just said. It's a bunch of experimenting, and we'll see what works best for everyone, and we'll make that moving forward as well. There's a lot of really weird comments from Keek. I don't know if you can see them as well, but it's normally like giveaways and stuff. It's just for reference. We're live on X, on Abstract, on Keek, on Twitch, on YouTube. So pick your platform and join in from wherever you are, and share a comment. It's Friday. Laid back a little bit. It's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy day. It's 9 a.m. at least for me, and it's so much happening. But how have you been doing, Memo? So excited to catch up, to learn your takes and your opinion on a bunch of the trending topics this week, and in general, so much to go through. How's everything?
Well, I would have to say that this week has been a total roller coaster, man. You see people on the timeline bitching about a lot of things, and you see them excited about different things. You see Bitcoin kind of holding there on the 93, 94, right? Which was an interesting number for a lot of the followers on the Bitcoin performance. And then you see Bored Yacht Club totally being nuked on the floor price. You see Pudgy Penguins, backflipping each other for a couple hours. And, I guess there's been a lot of, how would you put it, a little bit of a dilemma on how to feel about things nowadays. And there's, I would say, a very toxic environment right now on crypto Twitter, which is not that uncommon. But, the vibes and the feelings are very low nowadays. But, we got people excited about the future. We got Beeple on Art Basel totally crushing it, just bringing those digital art vibes, the use cases for blockchain, for NFTs. So that's exciting as well. Dude, we got so much to talk about this week, which is cool, right? I mean, as long as we have things going on, that means the market is alive. Like we have a fighting chance. So I'm excited. I'm very optimistic, and I do feel the pain that a lot of people feel, because I feel it as well. But I also always try to keep myself very, very optimistic about things, because if not, life would just be too depressing for me, man. But
Yeah.
think about that.
From all the people that I know, I think you're one of them. You're top three, most of them optimistic as well. And you shift from reality. You're not like, you're just thinking like it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better, and that's a great person to have around, for many reasons. But yeah, it's a weird time right now in the timeline, on CT, and even like we're in fucking December. Like it's supposed to be jolly and Christmas, and like everyone just like, I don't know, being with family and friends, but it's so unpredictable these days and so volatile. Like everyone's just very incentive driven, and just there's been a lot of delays with TGEs and ICOs, with InfoFi not granting any new rewards for people, or expectations not meeting their reality. So it's a very weird time right now, and most people are just in limbo, trying to tweet more, even though the engagement sometimes is not the best. It's all over the place. But yeah, I think people like you, people like Beeple, people like Garga, and like the Fog, that we're the founder of Fog, and Braided also pushing that. We're gonna talk about a little bit about that. Like these type of people that are pushing the space forward are the ones that are worth listening to, instead of
Yeah,
the
no,
toxic ones and the depressive ones and the negative ones.
What do you think about the big question that it's being brought over on the crypto Twitter timeline, man? Like, are NFTs dead? How do you feel about that? Just,
Holy shit, man! Like, I personally don't think are dead, but they've also been dead for a while. It's kind of a weird take, but besides Fog, we haven't seen any NFT really pop up in months. We had Doodles, we had Doopies, with a very ambitious 25K
did they mint
supply.
out? How's that coming along?
They cut supply.
Oh, of course they did.
Yeah. They cut supply to 8.8K.
Mm.
I was personally very excited. Let me, and I can put the tweet
Dude, there
from
was so much drama
Toast.
around that mint, right? Like a lot of people, and I saw that if guys, if you're looking uh if you're watching this, apparently there was a lot of miscommunication from the team. I think they got stuck, in 2021, where you would just post things out there and be very mysterious and be very hypey, and the less you say about things, the better. But apparently not a lot of people got their whitelists for the free mints because they just didn't know about it. Like, communication happened so fast that a lot of people missed out. Would have they been able to do the 25K? Probably, man. I think they could have done it, but I think they went just too fast and they didn't give the time for their community to know about it. I'm pretty sure you guys know somebody who was like, dude, I didn't even know. It's like the crypto sentiment. You don't have everybody in Discord like 24/7, on Twitter, because there's not that many opportunities for people to be grinding. But yeah, man, did you learn about that? Did you read about that?
Yeah, no, I mean, so many tweets on the timeline, and I've been following Doodles closely for a while now. Even though I'm not a holder, I love the brand, I love the storytelling, I love the art. Big respect to the team. And I did mint as well. I was
Oh,
lucky
you
to
did?
have, yeah. I was lucky to have wireless. Like, I was talking with a few team members, and I was in the Discord. I was extremely excited about the mint prior to it, and still am. Like, I love the art,
Uh,
but I do
hold on.
feel,
So
yeah.
did you mint a doodle or you
No, no,
minted
no, no. Doopies, Doopies.
a
These
doopy?
new ones.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Got
no.
it.
I mean, oof, man.
That would
I
have been
wish
so
Doodles. No, no,
nice
yeah,
back in the day.
yeah. Of course. I know. Whenever that was 21 or 22, that would have been insane. I do know a few that minted. I think Tree minted. I don't know, FXYO and Spencer. They have Doodles PFPs. I don't know if they minted it, but shout out to them, and overall the Doodles community and everything they're building.
Yeah,
Incredible.
man. The
Um,
graphics, the videos they did, like the propaganda before the Dupis mint, it was just beautiful, man. The art is
yeah.
just outstanding. A lot of people were comparing them to Pokemons. Like, I think there was a video, that the mysterious silhouette that was so iconic with the Pokemon franchise.
Oh
So they were
yes,
playing
the
around with it,
evolving.
I
Yeah, no,
loved it.
I loved it as well, but I do. I mean, and there have been a lot of takes on the timeline, but I think the main one is that it was a very express campaign. Like, from the first announcement, like when they teased like that evolving like Pokemon, that was December 4 or December 5, and they launched like 5 days later. So I do think the campaign could have been longer
Longer.
and better prepared for like maximum hype, and to give enough time for holders to mint or doing an airdrop. There's just quite a few things that they could have done differently, and could have been 25K is very ambitious. Maybe they would have minted 10K or
Yeah,
15K with the holders, free mints or
sometimes.
airdrop, but 25K
So
was,
part of the things that I would love to talk about with you, man, and just share our opinions with the people out there. But it's like teams like Doodles, like Yuga Labs, like Pudgies, like all the big teams out there. It seems like they just live in a different sphere. You know, it's like you're reading the market, bro. Like, there's no mints out there. Sentiment is low, even though Bitcoin is not doing that bad. ETH is kind of like recovering there, but you gotta read the market, man. You bring up a 25,000 collection and you don't do it properly. I mean, they did a great, terrific job. Doodles is one of the biggest teams out there, and I love what they do. But I'm very surprised that they handled this the way they did. Again, shout out to the team. Congratulations. You guys are crushing it. But Gorilla, Crypto Gorilla, right?
Yeah, I saw the video. I saw the
He did
video.
an amazing post. That guy does not hold, man. He doesn't hold anything back. Like he was like, guys, he analyzed exactly what they did, all the posts they did, the time there was between communications, and it was just insane, man. If you guys are looking at this, man, you should totally look up Crypto Gorilla Blue. He's got an amazing post on this, just for everybody to see it, and you guys can go through it and check it out. And shout out and kudos to Crypto Gorilla, man. That guy's a beast, man. But but yeah, dude. I mean, I'm very surprised that nowadays it seems like the teams are not very aware of where the community stands at, and people are tired of mint. They've already put money into everyone's pockets, and they want to get something back. And I think we are seeing a realignment, a correction of interest versus value given by every single project out there, man. Like all of the projects, all NFTs are down, man. It just doesn't make sense because, Bitcoin is doing all right, man, and Ethereum is doing all right. It's like, it's just weird, man. It's just weird.
Yeah, man, it's odd. It's a very weird market, but I do agree on the sphere and like the teams sometimes not being as aligned or as aware of what the holders are going through, and I think Doodles is. I mean, I haven't been that much in their Discord, but I mean, you see Burntos and the rest of the team tweeting every day, and that's one thing. But being on Discord and actually listen to the community is another. I'm not saying it's not the case with Doodles, but yeah, I think that the CT feeling lately is just like extraction, not only in NFTs but in general. Also on the InfoFi side, like creators are just feeling like, well, burned out for starters, but like the trust is out the window. Like there's no like commitment. But the InfoFi projects are changing their TGE, are changing their rewards, are changing their what they agreed on. So trust is very low right now. People don't have the energy nor the long term ambition to actually commit. And in all of the in a lot of these of like Kaito, Cookie, some projects don't have a specific timeline where the campaign ends, and that's a red flag for many now because well they've been through it already. But yeah, I was looking for the gorilla video. Let me just give me 1 minute. I was downloading it. I don't know if that
While
works.
you look, while you're searching for that video, man, it's funny because I'm here right now on the Boribia Club Discord, and they're actually talking about doodles. So
It's gonna be
about
a trending
trending.
topic for a while. And again, so much respect. I minted. I love them. But I just think the campaign could have been done a little bit
Oh,
better.
dude, you were mentioning before that there's kind of like two different chats in the crypto Twitter world, right? It's like not in the crypto Twitter, but in the crypto NFT space, right? So you got the people on the timeline on Twitter, and then you got the people
About
on
Doopies, which
Discord.
was an absolute.
That's it. Yeah, that's it, man. Put it out there. Put it out there.
Well, we can listen to a few
Minted
seconds.
1,300 of the paid mint of 14,000, not counting the free claims, and then 475 because I think the team minted 100 of the 3 soul mint of 5,000. That is less than 10% paid in both of these rounds. And this is a big event for Doodles, their first secondary collection. Technically, it should do well. So what went wrong? I think comms. It's obvious comms were
Communications,
horrible.
man.
When you
Told you,
have
brother.
20,000 that are technically claimable for Doodles and 4,400 that are claimable for duplicators, and only 6,000 of 20,000 are claimed,
That was
less
a mint time,
than
man.
30%,
Could've minted out.
that is a massive mistake with comms, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can listen to all of it, but like whoever is watching this, for the ones that are watching this, just go and check it out because it's
Yeah.
very. I thought 10 minutes, and as usual, and like everyone's fried on attention. You're like, oh man, 10 minutes, but you really get hooked like from the beginning. And like, I mean, Gorilla is a top storyteller and like really good at keeping and retaining the attention.
No, I don't like it because he also
Masterpiece.
goes deep into the facts, and he
Yeah.
gets his own information, and he just sets the information in such a way that you get the hang of it, like completely. I love the way he frames things, man. And I was just gonna finish my point. You got a
Yes.
lot of influencers, you got a lot of people, including ourselves, right? When you are talking on crypto Twitter, you're kind of capped. You can't be that negative. You can't really speak out your truth, which of course you can, of course, right? But you get a lot of thought, man. You got a lot of people, lately, and I'm going to talk about the Board Yacht Club situation if we can go back to it a little bit. But if you can show the floor price blue on the OpenSea graphic, but there's been a lot of talk about BYC as well. If you go into the
Yeah.
Discord, everybody's raging, man. And because, we've seen for the first time after 2021, apes going under 5 ETH, which is
Yeah,
totally
man.
insane. Totally insane. I mean, when you do the USD value, the cheapest they've been for a couple of years now, it's like $15,000, which is a great entry point for a lot of people. But within the community, you see everybody on Twitter right now panicking. Everybody's on like sellout mode, which is why we entered this waterfall effect with the prices going down. You see a lot of people who over leverage their apes, so a lot of auctions on the Blur, which also brings the price down. And there were some conversations out there also that because the ape coin staking came to an end or is coming to an end, I believe today. I can't remember when, but you see a lot of apes being unstaked.
No,
Now
you can't stake
everybody's
anymore. Sheesh. What?
yeah, yeah,
I didn't
that,
know
that
that.
just it just happened, man. Which is part
Wait,
of the
let me.
finance show, Alpha, brother. So you guys are in the loop.
Man, I'm gonna add that to today's news. Fuck. Wait, give me a second.
No, dude, it is insane because
That's
you gotta
that's
ask
fucked.
yourself if Bitcoin is holding, if Ethereum is
Yeah.
holding,
Yeah.
and it's being super volatile and everything, but why are apes, why are NFTs, why are pudgies dropping down so much? And you see this again, talking about the alignments between the teams and the communities. A lot of communities out there are asking to the leadership team, what's next? How do we
Yeah.
actually benefit from this? Because apparently either nobody's doing a great job or this is just a market trend around NFTs and people are just not interested on it, which is why people art exhibition on Miami with what was his name? What was regular animals?
I was gonna say something animals, but
Yeah,
yeah, there
the
you go.
regular animals. It's sick. There's actually a mint coming out either today or tomorrow, I believe, which is inspired on Beeple and CryptoPunks.
Oh,
But
the one with the pump heads. Yeah. Fuck,
yeah,
man.
that one, the regular
So
punks,
weird. Yeah, I saw it.
which is gonna be like a battlefield, man. I think people inspired a lot of people, but yeah, whatever, But on the Gateway C side of things, people were asking themselves, why is it going down so much? And they're fighting other side, and they're fighting Crypto Carga, and they're fighting the whole team because it's like, guys, what the fuck is going on? Like, should we have any mechanisms to try to protect the floor price? Why are people dumping? You see there, man, on OpenSea, like apes that were sold for 13, 15, 20, 100 ETH. They're being sold out right now for like 5.8, 4.8, 4.6. I think it was the
Yeah.
lowest sale that I see there on OpenSea, man. It's crazy because nowadays, Bored Ape Yacht Club is considered to be like the Rolex of the which they were trying to position themselves as like a Rolex, like a status kind of symbol, which of course they are. They have so much culture and so much history. I don't think they're going anywhere, right? But nowadays, it makes sense for people who bought in for $300, $1,000. They got airdrop, $500,000 on ApeCoin, whatever, and they got made YCs and other deeds and codas, and then you got the dogs, and it was insane the value that you got out of it, and it just became the monster that it is today. But if you join the community nowadays, you got ApeFest as an ape or a Megwayc. I would totally recommend if you want to be part of the Megwayc family, just get a mutant, man. I think they are low as 0.5, 0.6 ETH.
It's
Totally
crazy.
worth it. You get access to ApeFest at a +1, which is dope. ApeFest is one of the most, if not the biggest, crypto event. Even I like ApeFest more than I like Consensus, NFT, Paris, NYC NFT. Hopefully I don't get flooded here, but it's just my love for ApeFest. It's just a different story, right? But
Yeah.
anyway, man, like you get ApeFest and you get a nice, cool looking avatar on the other side. And apparently Codas are taking over. So Crypto Garga during Ape Fest, he said, we're focusing on BYC, bringing it back, which again, we go back to the merch store. Did you see it, man? Did you buy anything?
I haven't. I thought it went live yesterday, but or 2 days ago, but I haven't checked it out.
I don't think I'm gonna buy anything. Because look, this is what I got from Ape Fest.
I think it's huge though. Like that's gonna definitely
check
help
out my
onboard
hoodie
it.
blue. What do you
Yeah,
think, brother?
Did you get that in Miami or where? That's fucking cool.
I got it in Vegas, brother. You know, with the
Nice.
activation, they had it. They had a that streetwear festival. What was it? ComplexCon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get any merch right now. The Christmas coming, you know, we already did a lot of trips this year. Miami, out of Basel, and then you have Ape Fest, man. I'm broke. I'm totally broke, man.
You've been everywhere, man. Like it's so great to see. And I also wanted to ask about that experience in NFT in Art Basel. It's such a unique event. I've never been to that one. I've been to a few. I've been to New York 2-3 times, to Singapore twice, to Hong Kong Ape Fest, actually. What else? I've been to KBW in Korea. So I've been around, but never Miami. And I heard it's one of the best ones as well in its own way. And now, I mean, you had this experience with people and the its own experience with the animals and stuff. I'm actually gonna display that as well. But yeah, how did you feel? I mean, it's very different again, as we were saying earlier, with what you see on Twitter, and like the toxic people or the rage baiting gets the most attention, obviously, because most of them are very dramatic takes. But like, it's maybe the opposite, or the events that I've been to is like when the people that I want to experience IRL events and like really connect with people are there with a more long-term mindset. Obviously, no one wants to see their NFT or their floor price or their bags going down, which is understandable, but it's a different mindset, at least. How did you feel in Miami? You've been to a few events as well. Like, do you place it in your top 3? Was it better than you expected? Like, how was the whole thing?
Oh my God, you know.
And I know you can talk for an hour about this, but like try to make it TLDR. We have a lot of other things to cover, so just like try to make it TLDR.
I know, man. I know this. You know, part of this Friday show is like what happened throughout the week. What what's trending, and we're going over Saturday and Sunday, so we're kind of like just chilling, talking to everybody. You know, if there's anybody out there who wants to speak about a certain subject, we are more than open to comment on it. But dude, overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed, and it's amazing. It's unbelievable, the amount of money, the amount of people, how expensive Miami is. Man, you know, we were talking about us traveling to different different shows. It just gets expensive, man. And it's not only the mindset, it's also the lifestyle. Being on this space, it's also about the lifestyle. You know, most of us enter the space because we want to make money. That's just a fact. Everybody is in here trying to make some money, either grinding, selling, trading, you name it, right? But when you get into this, you get to know the people like you and I met, right? Online. It's just a beautiful online experience. You make people all over the world with similar interest on art, on like DJing things. It's kind of like the trading cards with Yu-Gi-Oh, with Pokemon. It's like what you can get, right? Which was the magic, exciting thing about Mint, the status that it comes with having certain NFTs, etc. Being able to travel, this IP plays, because it feels like the NFT crypto ecosystem. It's kind of like a little bit nerdy, I would say, but cool, right? It's like cool, sexy, but nerdy as well. Oh, the flash!
Sexy. Yeah. No, I didn't want to interrupt you, but just like I want to touch it real quick. When you're done on the Fox as well, because it's such a nice piece.
No, dude, Fox were amazing. But yeah, just long story short, on Art Basel Miami, I actually have to be completely honest. I did not enter the show. I was going to go to Art Basel, the exhibition itself, but I focus more on the side events because I was there invited by a couple friends. Shout out to Ubaidi, shout out to Zach. They killed it out there. They were sponsoring and organizing some fashion events with models, with artists,
Nice.
Music performance, etc. So I went to a couple events, and they had access to so many fashion events And during the last day, I met this guy. I was there with a good friend of mine, David Herrera. So we talked to like a PR agent in Miami. He had access to 500 events, 500
Shit.
side events throughout Art Basel week in Miami, man. That is just crazy, bro. And he actually told me he's been to the show so many years that he knows his way around. And he's like, dude, you can't do everything, right? If you're going to focus on fashion, you have to be at a certain area in Miami,
Yeah.
and that's it. If you want to be on art, then you go this. You stay over in Miami Beach, that's the best because you got the Art Basel convention, etc. But it was overwhelming, man. It was thousands and
There's
thousands
too
and
much to
thousands.
do. Yeah.
It was beautiful. You had the. I'll say this though, you know, crypto NFT bro a crowd. It was small, brother. You know, Art Basel brings so many people out there that you feel small. You pull out there to the events with your BYC merch, everything, and not a lot of people knows what's going on, right? So it's interesting to see that either we are still early, or we are just not that important. You know?
No, I mean, yeah, well, I think a bit of both. One of the main sentiments or like agreements of people when you talk to this last event that I went in Singapore for Token, it was like crypto Twitter is a very small bubble. Like there's so many other people, and especially very successful ones that are not on Twitter, and they're actually in events and they're actually connecting and building with people IRL and more professional in a more long-term way than just trying to reward their holders every other day because they're impatient and the floor is nuking. So yeah, crypto Twitter is a small bubble, man. It's a very it's an echo chamber.
It is.
And we need to be there. You can't avoid it, at least right now. Majority of the people, unless you're doing way bigger things, and yeah, it's just a different game. But
We gotta keep pushing, man. Sometimes when I see things like that, it's both disappointing and exciting at the same time because there's so much room to grow into.
yeah,
But then you can tell, like, shit, man, it requires a lot of effort, it requires a lot of time, and it requires a collective mindset about just bringing this technology home and the benefits with it. And again, just bringing people for the right reason. But yeah, just finishing up on Art Basel, Beeple crushed it. Beeple crushed it, and his art was so interesting. He was talking about how the future is gonna be like this animals. So his animals have, I believe, like a 3-year lifespan.
animals.
Yeah, and they were shitting NFTs, man. Like, but dude, they were selling for like 10 ETH. Imagine paying $80 to get into Art Basel, and then you go to Beeple's activation, and then you get this weird print shit from a fake animal with the face of Elon Musk or Picasso.
No,
or
yeah, I saw
whatever,
that.
dude. And then you see that it's selling for $30,000, man. You know, you saw some people out there
It's
making some good money, man.
it's wild, man. It's so, and then we all know this. Like it's so difficult to understand and to explain to anyone outside of Web3. It stopped making sense very long ago,
Yeah.
and like it's just getting weirder. You know, like it's we've given up. Like we're not trying to explain it to anyone.
Yeah.
When someone like my grandma asks, like, "What do?" I just say, I'm in social media. I'm in marketing. Anything else, I talk with people. But like, yeah,
No,
it's just such a weird industry, and I'm so grateful and so happy to be part of it. Obviously, it's
no, man.
life changing. But
Kudos, and thanks to Beeple if he's here watching, which he probably is, of course. He's a total fan of the Friday show. But thank you, Beeple, because you are one of the biggest ambassadors out there for the technology, and it just helps out everybody. It just
yeah,
brings the word NFT back into people's mind. You see different use cases, dude. Blue, talk us through Flock, man. What you got, man? What you got? That was one of the most interesting, most beautiful PFP projects out there, man.
yeah.
Walk us through.
I think we go real quick over fog, and then we can go to some other type of topics as well, like clipping. I really want to touch on that because it's growing exponentially lately. On fog, my take real quick, and then yours. I really I love I mean, in general, when anyone innovates, when anyone experiments new things and tries to get out of what has worked and try something new, specifically with the Phygital boxes, the mystery boxes that they started with. I think that was very. I mean, it was not maybe not the first time that it was done, and Fijitals has been here for a while, but the way they planned their campaign and then connected that to their whitelist, no collabs, no KOLs, no influencers, was very unique. There's a lot to study from Braided, how he ran the campaign, and from Wood, and obviously, and the rest of the team involved. So much to learn from that experience and how they led it. Then now we have Noko trying to replicate it in a similar way with their boxes. We saw Pudgy's doing mystery boxes as well. I don't know if inspired by Fog or not, but it could lead to a new meta. Main point being people should keep experimenting, should try new shit, new innovative ways of doing things, of bringing people money, of bringing back the vibes. For a moment, it felt like 2021 with Fog. And it was a proper campaign. It was like a month and a half. I mean, we were talking earlier about Dupes doing 5 days. It was very well structured. It was very well executed. There were a lot of promos, very different types of content. Wood obviously goes a lot into the culture side of things with the rest of the IPs, including other really big IPs, other big names, the whole experience. And Fog kind of.
Did you mint, Blue? Did you mint?
No, I didn't have wireless, so I didn't mint.
Me neither, man.
I know, man.
I think I was doing out of Basel, and I'm like, I was FOMOing so much because there's so much you could be. When you're attending a convention like this, you can't be on crypto Twitter, right? And I was like, I'm gonna miss it.
It's impossible,
dude. And then the price went up so high, a lot of people got mad about the prices crashing, but guys, this is just regular NFT behavior, right?
Yeah.
You get the project out there, everybody wants to mint, price goes up, and then after the art, the reveal, there's always a drop usually, and maybe if the project goes well, then it starts pumping up a little bit. But did you get any on secondary mint?
No, man. Wait, real quick. I think that's the only downside of IRL events. You cannot be on Twitter, which pros and cons, obviously, and the costs of getting there. I would love one day if we all lived in the same city and we just did events regularly. I don't know if we all have to move to Dubai or what the hell we need to do, but eventually it would be really fun, man. Just having majority of crypto Twitter or everyone long-term building in Web3 in one city or one country could be really cool. I did not mint. I was looking closely the whole mint process. I covered Fog 7 times in the news because everything the campaign was very well structured and executed. That there were big announcements in a way every other day. They announced the boxes. They announced they sold I think 21K boxes. I don't remember the exact number, but a lot. So I covered that in the news, and then the mint announcement that it was going to be free. There were a lot in news perspective. You could cover it almost twice a week because it was relevant. People were talking about it. People were loving the experience, the campaign, the art, obviously.
Did you like it, man? I loved it. I fucking loved it.
Yeah, I really liked it, and a lot of mixed opinions on the timeline about the art.
Oh, okay.
You cannot, as you know, you can never satisfy everyone, and especially now more than ever as well. When they see that they don't get a rare or a 101, they will just. It's just for the gamble in many of people's perspective. So if they don't get a rare or a 101, they will just switch it or dump it or sell it, and that's also why
But I actually saw a lot of people changing their PFPs, man.
Oh, you did? Nice.
I'm more connected on the ape chain community. I don't know if people on Abstract ETH and everywhere, but a lot of people on ape chain just loved it. Just top of my mind, Simple Farmer, which is a part of the ApeCoin team, ApeCo, but he rocked his Fog, man. I guess it's natural since what's this guy's name? Hold on, Gruwood.
He works.
So he was
worked with
a
Yuga,
producer for Yuga Labs. So he's got the whole Yuga support, right? But people were happy. As long, at least on my communities, people were so happy, man. I was thinking about buying a couple, but they were a little bit too pricey. And like I said, I've spent so much money right now just being at events that it's just, there's so much you can do. But I do have some news, Blue, for you guys. So if you guys don't know me, again, my name is Memo, and I'm the founder of Mingles Project, which is a tequila crypto community. And because right now, Yuga Labs has been focusing so much on the other side, which is they're crushing it. I think it's amazing. If you guys haven't played the other side, it is super fun. But Mingles came out with stickers on Telegram, and we are minting right now. Of course, this is non-financial advice, and I will have to make a disclosure on Telegram stickers if you don't know a lot about that. But we are having yeah, that's it, brother. So we brought a tequila coda home, and it's gorgeous, man. It's so exotic.
Man, it needs a bottle. It needs a tequila bottle, this thing.
Yeah,
like
it looks and he's actually blue. So you have to like him even better, man. You're like the blue tiger coda, right? Now,
I love it. I love it.
It was a good catch. You know, we were able to get it. And the reason why we got it is because we believe there's a lot of attention on the other side, and the ultimate flex for other side, of course, has to be the codas. If you haven't played around on the other side, you see these little fellows, and they're so annoying when you go into the games that they have like a bathroom blitz, you know, just shooting them, man. It was just crazy for a couple of weeks until they fixed the ratio for the hitbox. But either way, so if you get one of our stickers, that we're going to be able to mint on ApeChain throughout the next couple of days, but they are mintable right now on Telegram Ton. Each sticker, or which is a 1,100 supply, but we're going to keep 100, so it's going to be 1,000 of those. It's going to be a raffle ticket to get one to get the coda. So this is alpha. We haven't really posted it yet, but I'm giving alpha announcement during the Friday show. If you guys want to be part of it, don't miss it. And yeah, man, this is going to be exciting. And Blue, how much do you know about Telegram stickers, man?
Wait, real quick. What do holders need to do, and what do non-holders need to do to try to get in the coda again? Real quick.
Okay,
and then we'll do the
so
stickers.
if you're not a holder of Mingles, that's totally fine. We run a pre-sale for holders with a discounted price, and the people who got in cheaper, and they'll probably get an extra one. But right now, you got to go to Mingles Tequila bot on Telegram, and you will see the bot, and you will see this website. You can see the stickers there, and that's it, man. You just pay with ton. I believe it's like 10 ton right now, which is like $20. And if not, we're going to have a website running probably on Monday if you want to buy with ApeChain, and we're going to have like a different supply. So because for people on ApeChain and Ethereum, if you've never done ton, it's a little bit not confusing. It's just hard to get ton. And if you use the Telegram stars, it's just I'm not a fan, right? But so we're gonna bring like an ApeChain mint, and then we're gonna airdrop it to your ton wallet. So just make it easy. That's everything you gotta do. Just stay on top of our posts. We're gonna be dropping a video either today or tomorrow, but we're gonna start pushing that mint out throughout Monday. We've already had some people mint stickers, and they're actually super fun, brother. Have you seen the Mingle stickers?
Do you wanna? You can share your screen and show them if you want.
Let me see, because I have a mess right now. Okay, share screen.
Do you see it on the dashboard?
Let me see. All right, I think I'm. Oh,
nice. Okay, I can see you. 1 second.
Where is it?
1 second. There we go. Fucking beautiful. Let's go.
Am I showing the screen?
Yeah. You can see it on the actual screen here. Like if you look at me on the right, you see your Twitter, right?
Hold on. Yeah, but let me see.
Okay. No, at least we know it works. So that's a plus.
Yeah, man. Sorry. Let me see. Share my screen.
But yeah, you can share it by tab. So just share the other tab. You don't need to share your whole Twitter.
Or yeah. I see it. I've got. Okay. So I'm gonna share it on Telegram. Yep. Can you see my Telegram?
Yes. 1 second. Okay? You want to share it like that? Okay.
Am I sharing it? Yeah. So I'm sharing Telegram, right? That is my private Telegram. So Mingles Tequila is right here, and if you click on mint, So this is the bot. This is how you kind of like sell stickers if you are not part of like a big IP. Oh, it's not showing though.
Oh, it's like a pop-up, right? Like I don't think the share screen shares pop-ups.
Yeah, hold on.
And take a screenshot.
Yeah, I'm gonna share my whole screen.
Or that, yeah. I don't know if it's a pop-up. I don't know if it's gonna show up as a whole
Let's see.
screen.
Let's
By the
see.
way.
All right. Can you see my Telegram right now?
Yes. 1 second. I need to pull it up. There we go. Hey.
Yeah.
Showing your rainbows.
So this is the bot, and it's beautiful, right? It's a Mingles tequila. You can see the worms because Mingles are tequila worms. And this is my favorite, right? It's like a sticker, kind of like throwing up with the iconic rainbow.
I love it.
That's my
So
favorite.
good.
We got the cheers. We got the laughing out loud. Like the party. We got the classic GM. Oh.
Hey, Marshall, shout out. Good. Thanks for being here with us.
Oh, Marshall is there, dude. Marshall is
Let's go,
beast.
Marshall.
No, he's the best, man. So much love for him. He's giving the biggest support for Mingles. Yeah, I gotta talk to Marshall because we got so much to do. But look, I love tequila. Dude, what do you think about this one, brother?
I like it, but I think the rainbow is my favorite one as well.
Yeah. So it is the first ever tequila inspired collection on Ton, and we're actually bringing this to Gliffy as well. So nice. I just want to let me just stop sharing here. So I just want to say, Telegram stickers are quite different, man, and people need to know this. So this is going to be a little bit of educational if you're okay with it, Blue.
Yeah.
So what are Telegram stickers? What are these NFT collections? Bored Ape Yacht Club drop 1, 2 collections. They drop a different collection with Snoop Dogg, Azuki, Pudgy Penguins. Everybody has dropped this. Recently. Yeah, they're beautiful, man. But they've been dropping this stickers NFT collection. But it's kind of weird, man, because you got to understand this. You are not actually minting the stickers, right? You are minting a digital proof of ownership. What's the name on that? I totally forgot. An authentication certificate, right? Which is an NFT. But it's not attached. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's not actually attached to the stickers themselves. Like Telegram said this a couple times, right?
It's just the permission to use them, kind of thing.
No, not at all.
Not even.
That is the biggest misconception when people mint these things. And I like to be transparent about this because I don't like people misleading. I don't like projects or founders or whatever misleading people into thinking that they're actually minting the stickers, because it's not the case for BYC. It's not the case for Azuki. It's not the case for Pudgy Penguins.
You see the case for anyone? It's not for anyone.
You could do it. You could do you could mint stickers because you can put them on a special file on Ton, but then you would have to have 1 NFT per stickers. And usually people are minting a pack, right? Like a
like a pack of stickers.
So on Telegram, everyone can use the stickers. If you see a sticker that you like, you just add it to your collection. And they did this on purpose because they want IPs to be able to spread their work throughout their ecosystem, right? But you cannot token gate having those stickers. What you can token gate is this certificate NFT, which either points to the stickers similar to NFTs, right? But they actually don't exist as stickers, right? Over there. So you get the collectible for the stickers. So you just become like a collector yourself. And now you can see it with BayYC. You can see it with the BayYC Snoop Dogg collaboration, which was a little bit of drama there. But either way, now you can token gate on Telegram. They can know if you're a sticker holder or if you're like a pack collector sticker holder. Yeah. So now you are part of this private channels, which is pretty much how NFTs started in the first place, right? Yeah. Token gating that. But it's very fascinating and interesting because people think they're actually minting stickers and they're going to be the only ones who can use them. It is not the case.
Yeah, I think it's a very smart way to do it because it's simplified. It's in terms that everyone understands.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you just explained, the back end and the process is a little bit different. But everyone just has in mind like minting the stickers. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's
You wanted to
very.
touch on something, man. You were excited about to talk about what was it? Sackbit.
Oh,
Right?
as well. No, I was gonna say about clipping. I think it's a very big topic just to touch on, and what do you think about it as well? Like it feels like a lack of opportunities right now in the market, and a lot of people are turning into clipping and trying to monetize that because some have been very successful with top shows like Tread Guys. I think Jack is one of the main guy clipping that, and there's been a bigger wave of clippers of like people attempting to succeed on that. Have you seen much like growth on clips on your timeline? I have. Like I follow a few of them, and also I've been doing clipping myself for the shows and with the team here, and I think I'm more exposed to it because I'm also with the streams and everything, and I just wanted to see from and hear from your side if you're exposed or have you seen it at all or just a completely external topic.
It is a completely external topic for me. I should be on top of it, of course, but like I said, it's just tough, Blue. It's tough, man. You're building a community, you're building a project, you're attending in real life events. I got my own in real life job because I just couldn't afford to do this 100% of the time. So I've been out of it, man. But I get excited about this, man, because this is why the Friday show and any other show out there is so important, right? Because sometimes you just don't have the time to be on top of everything. But then you hear it from somebody like me, like yourself. Dude, I don't know how you do it, man. You're like on top of everything. You've been crushing it with your videos, your clips, your what's been happening in the last 24 hours. I love them, man. I'm like one of the
Appreciate it,
biggest
man.
Blue Tiger fan. I gotta be honest, man. Not gonna lie.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, no, it's a lot of sweat, blood, and tears on the back on the back end that
I
people
bet.
that people don't see, obviously.
And money, man, and money. I know you put money into this. I know the investment on getting the information, getting the videos edited. I would like to say thank you in behalf of your people, your followers, and your community as well, because you put in the effort, man, and it's amazing. Like honestly, I check them out daily just to have a quick recap on things, and I'm like, yeah, I learned about this. Oh shit, what is that? But no, the clipping is kind of new for me. I've seen it a couple of times, but Info 5 is so huge, and you see ApeCoin is also pushing a lot of campaigns around it. And I see a lot of people doing this, but how's your experience so far?
Yeah, just real quick about the videos. I and how that started very TLDR. I did feel. I mean, no one has time in general. I think more than ever, people are just busier and they don't have the time to be scrolling and like trying to find out what was happening today or yesterday. And some accounts do it, but very inconsistently or in 10 tweets and sometimes not the best news or very biased. So that's how I started. Like I was like, I need to be more informed, and I want to share that information with others, because it's going to be valuable. It's going to be in a very dynamic 1 minute video format. If they want to read it, the TLDR is there. There's something for anyone. If they want to do it with audio or without audio, sorry, there's subtitles, there's captions.
Yeah.
So I covered all of the preferences in a way.
No, it's amazing, brother. And you do it so fast, man. This 1 minute video is because of the short span that people have towards
Exactly.
attention span is crazy. And you're speaking so fast. It's like, hey guys, welcome to the 24 hours on the 1 minute. Blah, 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 blah.
I know, but
Shit.
I don't try to do it on purpose, but sort of, because I want to cover the 1 minute. Sometimes it goes a little bit over because it's 8 topics. But I try to keep it as TLDR as possible, again, because of the attention span, and just try to continue with that format and that style, and it has worked very well. Like people appreciate it. I've received many comments of like, I was offline or with family for the weekend, and now I can see this and I'm updated, or way more updated than a minute ago before watching it. So it's been really good. There's a lot of time to create them. This whole process, I can explain more on that on another time. I did tweet about it the other day. But it's the work that people don't see, which completely worth it. And I'm not gonna stop doing them. I think they're very valuable. But yeah, there's a whole process and team behind it working on that.
No,
It's
great job.
connected. Yeah, man, it's connected as well with clipping and the attention span of people. Like with this stream, I will be extremely grateful, but more surprised if someone stays the whole hour. It's very, it's not sustainable. I don't think I could either. Like even listening to Luca Ness or like someone extremely important, I don't think I could stay for an hour.
Yeah.
That's my personal view of it, and I think a lot of people share that, and that's why clipping is so important because you encapsulate the highlights in 30 seconds to 1 minute, and that's why it's one of the main distribution products lately because it's just easy to consume. You get very important highlights condensed into less than a minute.
Do you know the guy
that's
from
what-
NAS Academy? NAS.io, NAS Academy?
I know NAS Academy, but I don't know which guy you mean.
Well, the guy who founded NAS Academy.
Oh
as a-
yes, of course, yeah.
Yeah. So
Nice.
he had this 1 minute videos, which I totally
That's
love, right? And
true.
he traveled around the world. And this is like years ago, man. So
Yeah,
that guy knew that kind of content was gonna crush it. But you're totally
True,
right,
man.
man. It's about the highlights, it's about the time, it's about, people should have like a couple links, to be able to go through all of the crypto news that's been happening for the last 24 hours within 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
yeah,
It's like reading the newspaper back in the day, right? Now it's about
exactly.
going through your favorite influencers, your favorite KOLs, or favorite whatever you want to call them, and just get the highlights and get the, and then you can really dive into whatever you found most.
Yeah,
interesting.
exactly. Like if you really care about or are interested in a specific topic, you dive in and you do your research, but at least you have the overview of
Yes.
what's happening or the highlights in the case of a show or stuff like that.
Yeah.
The short form content is going to keep growing because
It
the
is,
attention,
it
the
is.
attention span is is going to keep decreasing.
We're gonna have to make
But-
some clippings on our conversations here,
yeah,
man.
no, for sure, man. And that's also how Proof of Person started. Like I wanted a TLDR format for the spaces, and it started with a 30-minute show, but then I was like, all right, and I tweeted about that as well. Like I was like, the time doesn't matter. People will listen to the time that they have or the schedule, or if they're interested, they will stay. Like when we talk with Gorilla, like that's 10 minutes. Like that's not 30 seconds. But you stay because it's super interesting and you it's valuable information. So it depends on the content, obviously.
100%.
But yeah, just that too.
Dude, and that show you run, dude, Proof of Person, I loved it. Loved the marketing behind it. Loved the how you set it up and the people on the guest you have. There was this one sexy guy with a red hat who talked about tequila and shit. Oh, dude, I enjoyed that. That one was one of your best shows because you and I were drinking tequila the whole time, man.
That was so good, man. Like it's been 29 episodes so far. That's top 5. But like of the most fun ones, I think top 3, man. It was just like laughing and vibing the whole hour. I think it was an hour and a half as well, and it was 10 a.m. We were drunk by 11.
And I see that day.
We did the worms and all that. It was so much fun, man. It was so
good.
fun,
man. Those games were cool. We have to do another session like that.
I was gonna propose doing it today, man, but I mean, the rest of the day kind of goes out the window because you're drunk and you cannot work that much or that well. But we definitely need to do it again.
Which is perfect for Friday, though. Getting ready for the weekend. We wish you guys the best through a Saturday, Sunday. Touch some grass. Be with your family. Stay tuned with the mint for the, what was it called? The regular punks. If you guys can do that. Yes. Non-financial advice. Always do your own research, man.
Definitely. Man, I was also thinking, like, what if we do it on the evenings? I don't know. Like, this is about the first episode. Obviously, we're gonna do a bunch of changes and we're gonna keep experimenting. But like, if we do it in the evenings, I'm definitely down to drink and just go crazy with it.
Even if we do it just a couple hours later, I'm also down.
Yeah, Viernes Chilango y a verga. Viernes Chilango y a las 2 ya estás.
Man,
we also need to.
Un gran saludo a nuestra banda hispanohablante, la gente latinoamericana, Puerto Rico, Salvador, México, Guatemala, a todo el mundo. Saludos, mucho amor. Yo creo
Sí,
que
bro.
podríamos hacer 1000 spaces en español, pero pues bueno, la comunidad también está en inglés, pero no sé, Blue, vamos a tener que
Man,
poner subtítulos o algo.
see, man, that's not a bad idea. I do like the idea of eventually switching to Spanish and maybe doing a couple of shows only in Spanish for the Latin American community. There's a bunch of things that we can do. So again, this is just the first episode for anyone watching and listening. Stay tuned. We're gonna have a lot of really cool stuff. And I mean, it's gonna be an hour in 1 minute, which sucked for an hour.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, I had so many other things to talk about as well. I'm sure you as
Dude, yeah,
well.
man.
This is not gonna work.
We're gonna have to do your version of the 1 minute, kind of like have like 20 different subjects and just go real quick through it. But
I know, man.
we also take it easy, guys. This is the Friday show. We're kind of chilling, just wishing you guys the best. If you guys have something to talk about, just bring it over. If you guys want to hop in, just talk to Blue, talk to me. It's about having fun. It's about being in the loop as well. We need information. We need to know what's happening. If somebody comes in and sees the floor price nuking and you want to know why, we covered a little bit of that. It's a little bit of alpha, a little bit of a recap. I don't know, Blue. I just love it, man. I think this is going to be the start of a great show, and hopefully you guys are here with us. And thank you for watching. Thank you for staying here with us and and just coming to visit the Friday show.
Fuck, man. I think that was the perfect closure. I don't know if that was the closure, but I don't feel like saying anything else. But yeah, man, like feeling really good about it. We just vibe, like we just spend the whole hour talking, and we mentioned this before, like as if we were just like catching up in IRL. I think that's how the conversation flew, and we want to include the people and the audience on that kind of vibe. Again, as you said, like everyone is welcome to ask, to join, to talk with us. We might try spaces as well. We might try a hybrid where we stream and spaces to hear others' opinions. Like we'll keep a lot in mind on the audience and people's comments and feedback. So that's going to be a big priority as well.
And what are you going to do over the weekend, Blue? We can't talk about the Friday show without having a little bit of a recap on what you're going to do for the weekend. What are your plans for the weekend?
Nothing, man. Like last weekend I went to a wedding, and I don't know about you, but when I go out, like I'm sure as well, but like I die the next day, and like catching up on work and like being efficient out the window. Like it's like half a day. It's worth it. Like it's needed every now and then, but fuck, man. Like I've been looking forward to this weekend because CT and in general it slows down.
Yeah,
you can really be productive. It sounds depressing, but
no posadas. No posadas. I mean, I'm in Mexico, so posadas are a big thing throughout the Christmas holidays. It's like get-togethers with everybody, like your friends from high school or your friends from the university. Like there's different groups, and you all get together before Christmas, so we call them posadas. What's the name in English for posadas, Blue?
No clue, man.
By the way, Blue, and everybody out there, if you guys want to come to Mexico, Guadalajara, on the 21st, we're going to have the Mingles Posada, which is a Sunday.
No way.
At the Tequila Distillery. If you can make it, Blue, that'd be amazing, brother. That'd be amazing.
Man, I need to go to Guadalajara eventually again. Fuck.
Yes, you do.
But,
yes, I've invited you a couple of times now.
I know, man.
Just saying, not social pressure.
I do need to show up one of these days. But yeah, what are you doing? I'm not doing any posadas. I've stopped doing those a few years ago.
What?
Yeah, man, I'm
done.
No
we gotta fix that, brother.
I barely go out, man. Like I just
that's fine. We appreciate you putting the time to bring the alpha and all the information and recaps, man. Again, thank you for doing that. But you should totally go back to the posadas, man. It's a cultural thing. You just can't say, "Oh, I'm over posadas."
Yeah, no, it's not new though. Like it's been a few years. I mean, always the family Christmas, the family New Year's, or with friends, but not like when we were in high school or university. We had posadas every day. Like it was out of control. And I don't know if you did the Guadalupe Reyes, but we have that as well. And holy fuck.
Oh, I do that, man. I thought I
Yeah.
was not gonna be drinking after
Holy
8
shit.
I kind of promised I was not gonna drink until New Year's. I just couldn't hold that promise, man. I did stop drinking for 1 month, but that was it. You know,
After.
it's just
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't do it, man. Posadas, family,
It's
then you had
impossible.
Art Basel. But
You.
anyways, for me, I was gonna go to a posada today with my wife's cousins, but apparently it got canceled.
Oh shit.
Yeah, something happened there with one of the primos, and hopefully everything's well with them. But we are
Yeah.
canceling it for today, so probably I'm gonna go visit Tlaquepaque or something. My mom's gonna
Nice.
visit here, a nephew, so I'm gonna drive her through the city and
Fuck,
show
man.
her
Really
around. Then
nice plan.
tomorrow I got a baptism, and then Sunday I had something to do. Can't recall. I don't know. I just want some time with the wifey. You know, if I can make it happen, that'd be amazing. And that's my weekend, brother. So I hope you get the rest that you need, because I think we're gonna have a crazy week ahead. And I
Oh
think,
man.
like I said, this is a roller coaster. Floor prices go down, then they go up. Bitcoin's like 84, then 93, then ETH is like
What the
3,000 to 800. Blah. Then
Yeah, it's 90K. It was like 92 before we started the show. I don't know what the fuck.
how much is it right now?
89.
Oh
Nine-
my God!
900.
It's like I said,
Man,
man.
it's-
And Ethereum is back to like 3,000, hitting
No,
the
it was
2,000
three.
something.
It was 3-4 yesterday or 2 days ago. What the fuck is happening?
It's like I say, it's a roller coaster. But
Dude.
also, for the people out there, just chill a little bit, breathe.
It's gonna be alright.
It's gonna be all right. This too shall pass.
These two
But
shots.
guys, come on. We can't keep up with this with these feelings, the anxiety. Everything is like Monday, Tuesday, the world is gonna go. It's gonna end, and then by Friday, everything's fine. Everyone's excited. It's like, we're so back. NFTs were never dead, and you know the drill. But
Yep.
honestly, guys, just take a moment, breathe in, breathe out, and step away from things. Like I said, touch some grass, spend it with family, and just focus on whatever you need to focus. Sometimes it's better to just stay away from the space, I would say.
I agree.
Not on
Yeah.
Fridays, though. Not on Fridays. On Fridays, you gotta come over to the
Yes.
Friday show.
This is the pit stop you need to do before doing anything else. Or if it's your evening before going to bed, this has to become part of your schedule from now on. So that's
Yes.
happening. Fuck, man. Yeah, okay. I love that we talk so much, but damn it.
Yeah, we had so much to go through, man. We're gonna have to
I
have like the
know.
Friday show, and then the Saturday show, and then
Yeah.
the Sunday show, man. Ugh.
The alpha show, the educational show, the NFT show. We cannot do all of them. All right.
Yeah.
And
You
it
know
was
what,
part of
dude?
it was sorry.
But you know what? That's what it feels like for real for people. They
Yeah.
want to learn about everything, and there's so much time for it. So we're gonna make an effort to try to keep you guys up to date with everything. But again, we want to keep it chill. We want to keep it in a way that people enjoy. That again, it's just a conversation between friends. And Blue is a great friend of mine. I fucking love the guy. So, and it is a conversation with everybody else as well. So we will do our best, Blue, to have more information next time.
Yes, no, I completely agree. And again, no regrets. I loved it. I love the show. This is episode 1. We're gonna experiment a lot. We're gonna hear what people have to say, what they want to listen to more from our side, and we're gonna mix the content a little bit as well, in the most valuable, fun, organic, natural way that people could enjoy. I think that's
100%.
that's the way to go.
Do
Awesome.
you want to do the closure?
I think you did a
should have
really
a
good
jingle,
job already.
man. We should have a jingle for the Friday show.
Wait, a jingle that's in the song, or like, what do you mean a jingle?
Yeah,
Maybe
como
it's
una
a word.
cancioncita ahí con su jingle. ¿Cómo se dice? Sí, jingle, is that the word?
Sí. Maybe jingle meant something else for you, but I think
Friday
you said it right.
show. Like I do it with the tequila. Tequila, and tequila, and that's how it goes.
Yeah.
We should have something for.
I was gonna tell you, like, we should play music throughout the show, even if like little, like very low, but like we have that on the background, and then
Because it's
or like
Friday.
an intro.
Because it is Friday.
Yeah, exactly. And or like an intro and a closure sound or effect or music song. I think you're really onto something. If you have
I'm gonna make some tests, man. So
dude,
next time I'm gonna bring a jingle for us, man.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Friday show, Blue and Memo or something. I'm not gonna be singing, guys, so don't worry about it. But no, thank you.
Thank God.
Oh my God,
dude.
What do you mean, thank God?
play the tequila one. Like you have it there already for sure, somewhere on your phone or your laptop. We can close it up if you have
I
it.
reset my computer, but I'll get I'll
Ah,
play the tequila song just to finish it off.
I
Just
don't know.
today.
I don't know if I can play music here because I'm streaming on the laptop and the camera is my phone.
Oh,
You could.
I'm
How are
gonna
you? How are you like right now? Like, do you have a separate device that could play music or not?
So yeah, I got my cell phone. Maybe that's it. But
Yeah,
the
let's try
Champs
that.
Tequila,
Wait.
just to close it out today. Let's see. Hold on.
I'm gonna try as well. I hope that doesn't blast off the speakers. Hey, there we go, man. That's the one. What do you mean you clean your phone? That's the one.
Can you hear it? There's a saying in Spanish. It goes, "Es viernes y el cuerpo lo sabe." Thank you for being here on the Friday show. Enjoy the weekend. Go wild. It's fucking Friday. You got Friday and Saturday, and then you can rest on Sunday. Have fun, guys. Thank you, Blue Tiger. I love you, man. I love you. This is a beautiful
Much
show.
love, brother. Episode 2 next Friday. Thank you everyone for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.